The Los Angeles Chargers are in a tough spot right now. After making a serious push to sign tight end Evan Engram, they watched him head to a division rival, the Denver Broncos. That's a tough pill to swallow, especially given the Chargers' need at tight end. And if that wasn't enough, they also lost backup tight end Stone Smart to the New York Jets. Now, the Chargers are scrambling. With over $66 million in cap space, this was their chance to address a clear weakness in their offense. But instead of reinforcing the tight end position, they've focused their efforts on strengthening the defense. So, what's next? The draft might hold the answer. With the tight end spot still a question mark, don't be surprised if the Chargers look to add a potential game-changer like Colston Loveland, especially with his ties to Coach Jim Harbaugh. Time will tell if they can turn this setback into a long-term solution. Things are getting interesting now. Rumors are circulating that the Philadelphia Eagles might be open to trading tight end Dallas Goedert. Let's be honest, Goedert would be a fantastic addition for the Chargers. Coming off a Super Bowl win, he's shown he can be both a strong blocker and a reliable receiver, making him a perfect fit for Coach Jim Harbaugh's old-school approach to the game. But let's not kid ourselves. Eagles GM Howie Roseman isn't exactly known for giving away talent on the cheap. So, if the Chargers are serious about adding Goedert, they'll need to come to the table with a solid offer. Now, while the draft could provide the Chargers with a promising prospect like Colston Loveland, it's hard to overlook the immediate impact someone like Goedert could bring to their offense. When you look at the Chargers' offseason so far, it's been surprisingly quiet, especially considering their significant cap space. As a fan, I was expecting them to make some big moves to add more weapons for quarterback Justin Herbert. But aside from re-signing Mike Williams, the team hasn't made any significant additions to strengthen the receiving core. One name still being tossed around: Amari Cooper, a five-time Pro Bowler, who had a bit of a rocky 2024 season with the Cleveland Browns. As for Amari Cooper, his 2024 season with the Cleveland Browns and Buffalo Bills was a bit of a disappointment. He finished with just 44 catches for 547 yards and 4 touchdowns, marking the least productive year of his career. So the question is, has Cooper's time as a top-tier receiver come to an end? It's tough to believe that a player just 2 seasons removed from a 72-catch, 1,250-yard season could fall off that dramatically. It might be worth it for the Chargers to take a chance on him with a 1-year deal. Sure, he's a bit of a reclamation project at this point, but we've seen what he's capable of when he's playing at his best. That said, the Chargers might be leaning toward tapping into the depth of this upcoming wide receiver draft class instead. Adding both Mike Williams and Amari Cooper could end up being too many high-risk, high-reward moves for the team, and that could be a tough decision to swallow. So, what's the right move here? Should the Chargers continue looking for immediate upgrades, or is this a time to focus on the long-term vision? As a passionate fan, I can't help but wonder how these decisions will impact Justin Herbert's future and the overall direction of the team. The weight of these decisions is heavy, no doubt. Sure, bringing back Mike Williams is a step in the right direction, but let's be honest, this team still needs more firepower for quarterback Justin Herbert. The Chargers had a chance to land a superstar like DK Metcalf, but the front office passed. Now, it looks like the draft might be their best shot to boost the receiving core. In his latest mock draft, Jacob Infante has the Chargers selecting Savon Williams from TCU in the 3rd round, and honestly, that could be a steal. Standing at 6 feet 5 inches, Williams has the size and athleticism to become a game-changer. Sure, he's got some areas to work on, his route running and handling drops, but the potential is hard to ignore. In his final season, he recorded 60 catches for 611 yards and 6 touchdowns, plus 322 rushing yards and another 6 scores. That's the kind of versatility you want, and it's reminiscent of a bigger version of Deebo Samuel. But here's the big question: will he be ready to make the jump to the NFL? I want to believe in his potential, but there's that nagging doubt. Still, if he's available at the 86th overall pick, I'd be all for taking that chance. It could completely reshape the Chargers' offense. Adding a dynamic playmaker could really elevate Herbert's game to new heights. But what do you think? I want to hear your thoughts. Do you believe this is the right path for the Chargers? Let's get that discussion going. Drop your opinions in the comments below. And as always, if you want to stay updated with all the latest news, don't forget to like and share. Hit that notification bell so you never miss an update.